Oh boy, I cannot wait to see them come into this building and into my classroom. I just absolutely love having the children here. They are my classroom family, this is our school family, and it's like being away from any family. It's hard to be away from them, and just having them come back into the classroom, to see them, to just have them physically here, to teach them here. It's going to be hard not to give them big hugs. That's going to be the hardest part about it.
Part of it, I think my biggest excitement is just them being here so that when they have a struggle, I'm able to help them. You know, on the computer, I walk them through as much as I can, but there's only so much. I'm not there with them, so I'm looking at their screen and trying to help them, but there's certain things that I'm like, well, try this and try that. And so it'll be really nice to have them sitting there and being able to be close enough to them, as much socially distanced as you can, but to be able to point out things and say, okay, no, go here, now do this, and that type of stuff. So.
I think what I would say to the parents in the community is, teachers and staff, we want the children here, and we want to just reassure you that our top priority is keeping all of the children safe. They are our family, and we will protect them and do everything we can to keep them safe so that we can continue their education and their learning in the best way possible, which is right here in the classroom.
So a lot of precautions are the same ones that we had in place when the kids came back originally at the beginning of the year. We looked at having our buses drop off at one centralized location at less capacity. That way not as many kids were coming in at the same time. We also have some delayed dismissals from our classrooms so that about half of our student population is walking through the halls at one point in time. Obviously masks are going to be mandatory and continue to be that way, and we have set up some separate places for lunches to take place so that the students can be a little bit better socially distanced and have a little bit safer opportunity to eat lunch. And then just in the classrooms, we are really focused on trying to maintain as best as social distancing as we can. Obviously with students in the classroom and within a smaller room, we try to accomplish that as best as we can through that process. But that's also the importance of wearing masks and really, again, continuing what we felt really worked prior to us having to shut down because of the state. But this is, we think it's an effective way to help mitigate some of this.
Well, we believe that in-person learning is obviously the best place. We want our kids here so that we can interact with them personally and be face-to-face with them. So that we feel like the learning is going to be outstanding. And just have faith in us. We've done this once before when we brought kids back in August, and we were able to do it safely, and we will continue to do that. As always, safety is always, whether it is physical safety or whether it is COVID safety, it is always a top priority of our schools to make sure that kids, when they come to school, they feel safe both physically, emotionally, and academically. So we want to give a big shout out to our students and our parents. They have done an amazing job as we went into our virtual format. We know it wasn't easy, and we're just thankful for the commitment that they had to their students, to our schools in New Albany, Floyd County, and hung in there with us, and we were able to pull learning off virtually. So thank you very much.